grocery shopping haul day around here, and I have the whole haul laid out on the table. I'm gonna show it to you. It's big, fat, massive. So, things you need to know about today is Travis went and picked all this up for me, and it was so wonderful because I just sat on the couch and nursed Benjamin and read stories to Daniel, and you know, we just had a lovely morning while he went and brought home all the food. So I guess that's kind of like the old-timey hunting and gathering. He did the hunting, although I placed the online order. So it's just been super convenient. Now next month, I don't know, I was kind of thinking, oh, I want to go into Aldi and put stuff in the cart. But for the most part, I'm going to keep doing this Walmart ordering, at least during this season. It's super helpful. But you may find some shop with me type vlogs where we sneak into some stores too. It's just, we'll see how it goes, right? So here is an overview of today's haul. Some other things you need to know is tomorrow I am doing my super mega freezer cooking day, where my goal is to get done 40 plus meals and a bunch of snacks and tons of breakfast and helpful lunch sandwiches and things along those lines. So something I was thinking about, so I've got this huge haul, right? And I say that these are 4-week hauls. But I was thinking about it, you know, a lot of times if I really like look at the dates, you know, you all make me think about these things. Otherwise, I don't always think through all the details, and your questions, you know, spurred my mind on, which is good. I appreciate that. Another thing is, I'll just give you the tour. We'll see Talking Hand. Hello, Talking Hand, while I'm talking. You know, you can only think so much and plan so much. So this is something I wanted to, little tidbit of information I wanted to throw out there. Let me waddle around this way. Is that, here, I'll look at you while I'm talking to you. Quick tidbit of information is, you know, I plan for 4 weeks. I plan for about, you know, a full month, because for my family, you know, my husband's home, I'm home, our 8 children are home. That's 90 meals a month and 60 plus snacks for a family of 9 who eat, and actually 10, including the new baby here. So that's a lot of planning, and I enjoy it, and it's so helpful for me to just get things planned out. I've been doing it for so long, it's not painful. I enjoy doing it. God has given me a heart for it, so that's awesome. However, whenever we also get like nickel and diamond prices and things, also know that usually in between each haul, we have at least a week, sometimes even 2 weeks before we go for another big haul like this. And of course, 2 to 3 weeks after these big hauls, we go back for another small haul. So really, these big hauls that I do are anywhere from 4 weeks to up to 6 weeks worth of food items for our family of now 10. So it, you know, it looks good when I break the cost down per person for 4 weeks, but I just wanted to say, remember that a lot of times I can stretch it for 5 or 6 weeks, because what I like to do is just eat down, kind of do like a food challenge. I don't make them super complicated. I'm like, hey, we're not going to go to the store or put our order in for another week, so let's just get as creative as we can with what we have left. And at some point, I'll try to do some videos of that. I know I have said that I would, but I never think about it. So I got other things I'm thinking about, right? So let me do the breakdown of this haul for you today. Guys, I will show you my total right here. What the subtotal was $979.17. Free pickup, the tax was almost 30 bucks, so just a little over $1,000. However, about $200 of this is my household items that in our budget I separate, because I think food is food, and then household items that are not related to food are totally separate. So approximately $800 on food, and the rest being household items. And so here is the big food haul, and again, in about 2 to more like 3 weeks, we'll go back with another $200 and fill in any of the holes. So if you're new here, I've shopped a lot of different ways over the years. Shopped at Costco and Sharp Shopper and Walmart for over a decade. We moved about a year or so ago, and I started shopping at Aldi. I love that. And then during my pregnancy with Mr. Benjamin David here, Walmart started doing grocery pickup, which has been amazing, and it just gets better and better every time. Even there's the few things they substituted this time was perfect. The biggest thing that I have had to adjust my thinking is if you watch my old hauls, when I did my big like 4-week haul here, I always got the big 40-pound box of bananas. Well, I can't do that with the Walmart pickup haul unless I put in multiple orders, and I just don't want to do that. This here is probably, how many pounds is this? I don't know. This might be 15 or even 20 pounds. Could be. I'm just used to the big box. So I get as many bananas as I can in this big haul, and then we get the box when we do our fill-in haul. I'm going to start down here, and you'll be hearing some of my freezer cooking and meal planning plans within this too. So if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss that. So we got 4 of these big cans of peaches and 4 of these big cans of fruit cocktail. These will be used for little side items, like basically at dinner time. So if we're having lemon and garlic chicken in the slow cooker and we have a big salad that goes along with that, then we might have a small bowl of fruit cocktail to go with it. You could consider it a dessert item or a side item. I just have fun putting dinner meals together, so it's always nice to have some fruit. Which brings me to over here our 12 cans of unsweetened applesauce. Daniel calls it Apple Boss. Everybody loves it. We've got 4 big watermelons under here. I am not ready to let go of summer, and these watermelons were only $3 a piece. They're the big seedless watermelons. I thought we are getting 4 because we will have these for breakfast. Well, I will have at least 1 a week, maybe 2 a week for the next few weeks until they're gone. And then hopping over here, we have 6 cucumbers and we have 5 avocados. In the past, I have really enjoyed having a can of tuna over half an avocado. I want to get back to doing that for some of my mom lunches. Hold on here, got to fix a baby pacifier before he makes noise for this grocery haul. We got some celery, we got 6 peppers, I have 3 heads of lettuce. Lettuce stores really well until you cut it. So again, I want to mix in some salads over the next week or so, and this we'll be using the lettuce for that. I have 2 heads of cauliflower. We have some green onions, some broccoli for salad. Jaden and I are the only ones that eat tomatoes, so I just got 5 tomatoes here. I got some croutons, 2 bags, so that'll go for, lots of people over several salads. Got myself a bag of sweet potatoes. No one here really eats them besides me. I got an 8-pound bag of baking potatoes. One of the freezer meals I'm making is shepherd's pie. I'm hoping to do 4 of them. I'm wondering if I got enough potatoes to do all those mashed potatoes. Again, I plan so much, and the rest of it I fly by the seat of my pants. So we'll see. Mr. Travis might be going out for another bag of potatoes. I have 15 pounds. 3 bags here of red apples. We got a ton of yogurt. Liam was telling me the other day he really likes vanilla yogurt without the chunks. So I've got, and I know Naomi's told me that before too, and whenever I used to buy a ton of discount yogurt at Sharp Shopper, there weren't a lot of choices because there I could get yogurt for $1. These yogurts were 33 cents a piece. So actually, they were 36 cents each. I don't find that bad at all. So I went ahead and got a bunch of different vanilla yogurts for the kids who like vanilla. We have 4 cases of yogurt. These have the fruit chunks in it, lots of peach and strawberry, and then we also have some strawberry banana down there. Walmart, one of the things they substituted today was 2 of these cases. So this is how the Walmart substitution works when you order online. So I had actually ordered 6 of these cases. Well, they had the 4 cases, but then they were out. So because I checked the button to allow Walmart to substitute for my order, they substituted me with 2 cases of the Yoplait. So the Yoplait cost more than the Great Value brand. However, I got 2 cases of the Yoplait for the Great Value brand price. They give me the cheaper price even though I get the more expensive name brand product. And the other one of these is in the refrigerator because Jaden had already gotten into those. I got 4 things of ricotta because I'm doing hopefully 4 pans of lasagna and 4 pans of baked ziti. The reason I say hopefully is because, sometimes things don't go as planned, and boy, we know that one. 4 containers of cottage cheese. We got 12 gallons of milk. I'm asked often if we freeze milk or how do we use all this milk up. We go through about 1 gallon a day. That's pretty standard for a family our size. So whenever we do our fill-in haul in a few weeks, we'll get a bunch more milk. And I may have Travis stop by and pick us up, 4 gallons and a few small things when he's out and about. Who knows? We'll see. And then I got my standard 15 dozen eggs because of all the bacon and everything that's going to go down tomorrow. 2 big bags of the big shredded cheese, another 5-pound bag of mozzarella, so it's 15 pounds of shredded cheese. I do have about 2 pounds of mozzarella left from our last big haul. Then I got some sharp cheddar cheese because this is for the shepherd's pie recipes. I got this ham. This is for some of my freezer meals I'm doing. I got 4 pounds of sausage. Okay, now in these bags, I'm not going to open them up because, again, I'm holding a baby, but I do have 2 hands at the moment. I'm holding a camera. That's my excuse. Right here, I've got 4 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breast. It's usually about 5 to 6 pounds per pack, so 20 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast there. I have, actually, there is 5 containers of almond milk because I love almond milk. 4 packs of these pepperoni. One of the recipes I'm doing is a pizza casserole, and basically each one is going to take 1 pack of pepperoni. We have 4 packs of lunch meat. I got Black Forest ham and I got smoked ham. I'm going to do something new in my freezer meals this time is I'm going to do 50 of those bagel sandwiches and fried egg, ham, and cheese on them, and then whenever we need them, we will stick them in the oven, but those freeze well. And then I have some more ham for ham and cheese sandwiches we're going to do for the freezer. Got some light brown sugar because that goes in a couple different recipes. Lasagna noodles, ziti noodles, etc. Several of you have asked me, like whenever I do all those big pans of lasagna, why I don't use the no-bake noodles. The main reason I didn't use them during my last big freezer cooking day, and the reason I'm not using them tomorrow, is for the Walmart grocery order pickup, they just didn't have them. So I just got regular old noodles, and really it's kind of 6 one way, half dozen another. I don't mind boiling them and putting them on. You can also do it just making sure that the hard noodles are covered with sauce. So that's the noodles I got. Okay, so here's my funny. You know, I share my comedy of things I'm learning with this ordering system. I still don't have my ounces. Like, I'm not used to looking for that. I just usually grab the bigger ones. So I'm going to do several pans. I think I wanted to do 6 big oatmeals. This is a small. This is only 18 ounces. So I ordered 3 of these old-fashioned oats, just assuming it was the big canisters I usually buy. I am not in the habit of, when I order, looking at the ounces, but hopefully in a couple more hauls I get that. I think that is just part of the learning curve. And this is the only thing I'm happy to report this haul that I did that on. I did that with like little cans of corn before. So I think Travis may have to go out for some oatmeal. We'll see. I got 4 containers of raisins because the kids like this for a snack. You know, Daniel really likes me to give him a little handful of raisins, and he'll sit and eat those. And it is our last week we're going to be able to go to a lake. We do have a lake not too terribly far from us. We really enjoy it, but our last day is this week. So all that to say, raisins are a good snack to take. I got some lemon juice because that's going to be in one of my slow cooker meals. Obviously not that much. 2 things of mustard. This is another substitution. Of course, I just ordered the Great Valued mustard, and they gave me the name brand for the same price, so I appreciate that. Then we have about 12 pounds of brown rice. This is something I like to have in the pantry. 2 more big things of shaky cheese. Got some more baking soda, a baking item I like to keep on hand. Some ranch dressing because that goes in some of my recipes coming up. Some more sesame seed oil. I actually have a bottle that's almost full, but again, in my mind, I was like, hey, let's have some more on hand. Another thing of soy sauce. I got some parsley. I think I got 3. Yeah, I got 3 parsley flakes. These were 88 cents each. I enjoy having, this is like a gift to myself, minced garlic on hand. I use it in a lot of my cooking. I got 2 jars of those, and I got 3 containers of imitation vanilla flavor. So that will be going in baking that I'm doing tomorrow. Here's my recent coffee saga. So because it's been such a while since we had a haul, I ran out of my coffee creamer. I want to say a week ago I ran out of coffee creamer and coffee. Travis went to a very small little local like gas station and got me a thing of coffee. They didn't have creamer there, so I've been drinking black coffee with just stevia for like a week. And again, we've gone out for things, but it just has not been worth it to go into like a grocery store for coffee creamer. So I have been out of coffee creamer, and of course Travis would have gone if I would have sent him for it, but I have Travis do so many things to help me. It just wasn't super high on my priority list, although if this haul would have been any longer, I probably would send him out for that. The reason I didn't send him out was once I sent him in the store to get my liquid coffee creamer, I might as well have him pick up 20 extra things, and once he picks up 20 extra things, I might as well have him pick up this other 40 things I need, and before I know it, Travis is doing a big 2-week grocery haul. So I've been trying to not send him for my coffee creamer. That's really what I'm trying to say. to just keep him out of until I could take the time to get this order in and send him back out to pick it up. So Travis is a good runner for his wife, let me tell you. All that to say, I got some powdered coffee creamer. I do not use powdered coffee creamer on a daily basis. This is going to go in the back of my pantry. Let's see, expiration date, May 2019. So between now and May 2019, if I get in a jam up again where I don't want to send him into the store for coffee creamer until we do our big haul, but I really want something other than black coffee, this is my, gonna mark emergency on it. I also got this great big thing of coffee to make up for the little can that he was able to buy at the gas station for me. And I'm not a brand loyalist when it comes to coffee. The key word is coffee. And I sound like I'm a coffee fiend. I drink 1 good cup of coffee a day, and usually it takes me all day long to get that in. But it is my treat. I do enjoy it. And usually during my pregnancies, I stop drinking it just because my body says, I don't want that, it's gross. But now I'm happy to say I'm back to my 1 cup a day. Several cans of tuna, so I can have that on my avocado or however I want to do that. Cans of beef broth. Now usually I get the big containers of beef broth, and this is not a mistake. I actually ordered this, and that's because I'm going to do kind of like a knockoff Chinese food recipe, a beef and broccoli in the slow cooker, and we're going to have it over rice. And a can of broth is all I need to add into it, so I didn't want to open the big container of broth for just 1 recipe and potentially end up wasting it. These were 50 cents each. I got 6 cans of them, so I'll have them for when I do the recipe at other times. That's just me trying to keep myself in check. Got a thing of cornstarch. I actually need that for the same recipe. Big tower of frozen vegetables. So we've got mixed vegetables here, and then I've got 4 big packs of broccoli. That's another dinner side dish besides main recipes. And I also got just 2 things of peanut butter this month because I had more left in the pantry from last time. Also, another kiddo, Miss Naomi mentioned the other day we had jelly toast. She said, I'd like some strawberry. So I got strawberry. I got jam because I prefer jam over jelly when I have a moment to think and have a choice. So I got them some strawberry jam. And then we also got 2 big bags of frozen blueberries for my blueberry bread. Also, big bag of whole strawberries for smoothies. I also got some mango chunks for smoothies and peach slices for smoothies. And here I am really multitasking. I just shared a quick snippet of this on Instagram stories. Weeks before the haul will be out. So anyway, follow me on Instagram if you want to see some stuff more in real time. And I also got 15 pounds of ground beef for different recipes. We have what looks to be about 4 pounds total of chuck roast. That's for my beef and broccoli recipes. I'm going to do that for 2 dinners. And then we have 2 packs of pork chops. The bag is going the wrong way and I can't get into it. Sorry about that. But I've got 2 pork chop dinners, and then there is the rest of the chicken. And so I'm going to have these put away now. Overview of the haul. And again, oh wait, yeah, bagels. 10 bags of bagels. Those are for those bagel sandwiches. And then bread. I got 10 loaves of just the cheap Walmart wheat bread. We'll be using these for, again, our freezer sandwiches. 2 things of flour. Oh, a loaf of bread on the floor. Hi, loaf of bread on the floor. 2 things of flour for different baking I have going on. And there you go. Here's the overview of everything that I bought. If you head over to, oh, baby lost his passy. Let's see if he knows. Do you know? You may not know. Oh, you may know. Okay, head over to largefamilytable.com. I will have the full price breakdown of everything I bought. Also, tons of freezer cooking getting ready to come up. Following this video right now, once I get my baby happy, we're going to get all this put away, and I'm going to finish up doing a video of my pantry, refrigerators, and full freezer tour because people like to see this. I filmed a tour of what they look like before our haul. I'm going to film another tour of what they look like when everything is put away. And then, of course, it'll all change around a little bit after I do that full day worth of cooking tomorrow. And as always, you can text the phrase 10 recipes to the number 44222. That will add you onto my Large Family Table email list where I email you out about once a week, sometimes twice, to get my free 10 Large Family Table favorite recipes that has directions and pictures on all of those. And that is free for you. So I'll see you next time, friends, with another brand new video. Bye-bye.